I've talked about college exams and how stressful and crazy they are. But if you're in high school or went to high school or even lower, and especially if you're in Georgia, you'll know what I'm about to talk about. Even worse. Well, I wouldn't say worse, but somewhat worse than college exams. Like the test that I'm about to talk about right now really didn't add much to your grade, and that's what made them so ridiculous. You think you're relaxing at the end of your middle school or high school years until you got to take this bad boy. The Georgia dumb, ridiculous, no need to take milestones. Bro, I could not stand taking this in high school. It's like the end of every year, we all get assigned to different classrooms. You have to get like a big old Scantron sheet, and then like the paperback test, which was freaking massive. It was literally like being handed the Bible, except that Bible was full of test questions. And you know what really made you ticked off? When you like flipped through 100 pages and then that thing said, get ready for part 2. Part 2? That wasn't the whole test? Nah, bro, you got part 2. An hour and 30 minutes left. And these people had the nerve to give us a little bitty 10-minute break. Oh, and this was a strict test. No phones. You have to put your phone in a bag to go to the front of the classroom. Couldn't use the restroom. Like, it was super strict. They wanted no chances taken. But you know what? Let me take y'all back even further. I don't know if anybody remembers this bad boy right here, the CRCT. Last time I took this, I was in the 3rd grade. Another stress-inducing exam that had nothing to do with what we were learning. Which honestly is probably why they took it away and replaced it with the milestones. But still, this was garbage. Again, 2 to 3 hours of just standardized testing. Standardized testing that had nothing to do with what we're learning. And while we're talking about some of my biggest ops, the Scantron sheets. Oh my god. Scantron in the big 2.5, almost the big 2.6. Like, bro, you gotta bubble your name in. It's gotta be a perfect number 2 pencil. If you don't have a number 2 pencil, you gotta rebubble. You have to make sure to erase your bubble completely. Like, oh my god, bro. We have computers. We have iPads. We have phones. Let's use our technology. Why are we even using these still? I actually got one of these in college when my teacher had an exam. I was like, bro, really? You couldn't just put it online? Yeah, that standardized testing is a real weapon, bro. And to be honest, it still beats most of us to this day.